It's not happening, Paul. That was the opening statement from one of my clients. I've been doing what you told me to do, but it's not happening. That's what he said to me. And this isn't uncommon. You've probably experienced it yourself, where you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, but for some reason what you desire is not coming about. So let me give you a few reasons as to why it's not happening for you. Now, on the episode I called Desires versus Beliefs, I spoke about how important it is for you to check in with yourself to determine whether your desires and your beliefs are congruent. So let me go a little further with you. Firstly, what you desire is happening. It's always happening. And it's happening in the area that you unconsciously most want it to happen in, and which is most aligned to your genius drivers. You're always manifesting. So while it might not be happening in the area of your life that you want it to be happening, it's going to be happening in the area of your life that you unconsciously want it to be happening. You want it in one area, but it's happening in another area. You're constantly manifesting. The question is, where are you currently manifesting? You can be manifesting in a different form, and one which is in line with your genius drivers and one which is in line with your innate purpose. And one of the reasons it's manifesting in another area is because you unconsciously perceive that there's more benefits for what you want to be manifesting to be in a different area or in a different form. Let's just say that you're trying to manifest something into your life, but it's not happening. It can be anything. In this particular case with my client, it was the fact that he wanted to find that special person that he could have a long-term relationship with. His business is doing really well. He's in line with his purpose and he has a lot of money and his health is good. So as far as he's concerned, a lot of the areas of his life are working well, but he wanted to have someone special in his life. That's when he said at the start of one of our meetings that it's not happening. So for you, it can be anything in particular that you're looking to manifest in your life, but for some reason you can't understand, it's just not happening. So what do you do? Well, first of all, understand that you are constantly manifesting in your life that which is in line with your intended desires, your beliefs, your genius drivers, and your purpose, and especially when you're in equilibrium. So if there's something not happening, your first port of call is to determine where in your life, in fact, you are manifesting. And you can do that by determining what are the feelings that you want to experience from the thing that you want to bring into your life. In my client's case, it was the feelings of excitement, exhilaration, and joy he would get from having a special relationship in his life. That's what he was looking forward to having. So determine for yourself, what are the feelings you're looking to experience from what it is that you want to bring into your life. Once you have that, then determine where else in your life are you experiencing those same feelings. Now remember, they're going to be in a different form because they're in a different area of your life. So where in your life are you experiencing those same feelings of what it is that you want? In my client's case, it was his business. Those feelings of excitement, exhilaration, and joy that he wanted to experience with someone special, he was actually experiencing them in his business. That's one of the reasons his business was doing so well. But then we go deeper. Now consider for yourself, what do you perceive the disadvantages are of having what you want to bring into your life actually brought into your life? Now I know this can be hard for people because it's counterintuitive that there's disadvantages to what we desire that we actually want to bring into our life. But in my client's case, it was the fact that he could lose time in his business that he actually loves spending time in. He could potentially be distracted and his business could suffer as a result. He could experience the hurt that he experienced from a previous long-term relationship. And the list of disadvantages went on for quite a few once the tap was opened and he was being fully open and truthful with himself. And when he looked at the work we were doing, he realised that while consciously he wanted to have someone special in his life, he unconsciously saw that there were too many disadvantages to having another long-term relationship. And that's the reason it wasn't happening for him. Just as much as there will be elements that you want to bring into your life, if it's not happening, then it can be one of the many reasons as to why it's not happening. Because you unconsciously see a lot more disadvantages to having what it is that you want in your life actually in your life. So what do we do about it? We've got to look at determine what the advantages are to having what it is that we want actually in our life. When you're able to see more advantages than disadvantages, then you're going to be better able to bring what it is that you want into your life. That's the first step you've got to do. Now, did it make a difference for my client? I'm very glad to say that it did, and actually very quickly and in a very, very unusual way. Now, is this all you have to do? No, it's not, I'm afraid. You can have a situation where you want to bring something about, but because you're not on your purpose, you're not going to be able to bring it about. You can't alter your purpose. You can live a life incongruent with your purpose, which is a lot harder, but you can't change your purpose. Think of it as if you've signed a contract. You can alter some of the terms of the contract, but you can't renege on the contract you've signed. Your purpose works in the same way. Is there an easier way to go through it all? Yes, absolutely there is. So the question for yourself is there something that you're wanting to bring about that's just not happening for you? Well, if not, then you're one step closer to determining why that's not happening. Now, if you want to find out more about how you can bring what it is that you want into your life quicker, then join us in our private Facebook group. Just go to Facebook and search for the Executive Code, or you can go to my website, paulwilliamdavis.com, and all the links will be there. I look forward to seeing you in our Facebook group and helping you on your journey. But until next time, I wish you every success.